here at Hey Palu, where we're going to be meeting with Alex and trying some of his amazing, tasty drinks. So Alex, how are we doing?
Very well, very well.
Good stuff. So obviously we're here today to talk a bit about you, a little bit about the bar. So let's get started with a bit of your history, mate, a bit of your time in the career.
Okay, I have been in the bar industry now for almost 18, 20 years. I started back in London. I was in London for a good 15 years before. And at the time I was running a bar called the Lonsdale for a while. I was doing like opening for different companies like Hackers and Zuma.
Yep.
And then moved a bit around the world, been a bit in the Cayman Island. Then I stayed there for a couple of years. That was pretty fun. And then we decided to move back, me and my wife, we decided to move back to England and been a couple of years in Brighton, which is a beautiful place.
Great
if you had
city.
a chance, great city, great bars. And then we decided to move up here in Edinburgh, which
Awesome.
is great
Literally
lifestyle.
from one side of the country to another.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the weather, as you can see, it's amazing.
So what interested you in Edinburgh then?
Well, Edinburgh, when we come over and we realized it's one of the places where there's a very good bars and restaurant scene outside of London. And was a place where a small independent can still do nice bar, nice little things for themselves. So that was like the main things for us. We always had in mind that we wanted to open a bar and this style of bar. So
There is a great selection of bars here.
Yeah.
It's an amazing city.
great.
So obviously that's a bit about what you've done in the industry, but what actually got you interested in working in hospitality?
Working in hospitality was I started very young. I was like 17 when I started working in bars, and the main thing was like all the dynamics around, like the meeting new people, and it was just amazing. All the background that was there, like it was great. Plus, I started working in hospitality, but I started working like in nightclubs. So it was like all
social
nightclubs,
life
party
of
bar,
nightclub, yeah.
all that stuff. That's where it's changed a lot in the last few years.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's come much more technical in the last few years of the style of bars and the things that we're seeing these days.
yes, before like the bar scene was more like around the DJs and which DJs were playing.
Yeah.
Like drinks like a gin and tonic. Nobody will have a gin and tonic because he
Yeah.
has a grandmother's drink. Nobody will drink that. Nobody was interested in gin
Yeah.
whatsoever. Like was the time of we had like I don't know 20 different vodkas behind the bar. That was the style at the
Flavoured
time of it.
vodkas.
Flavored vodkas,
Yeah.
all of it.
Rum and cokes.
Rum and cokes was very a different bar scene from what became now.
Yeah.
I think we've been lucky enough to work in the new era of bartending and see all the changes, like from techniques to bars
Yeah.
and to flavors profile as well, which is great.
Nice, and obviously, yeah, with the techniques that we are looking at and the style of drinks that we're looking at these days, we're looking way further back into more core classic drinks or prohibition style drinks,
Yeah.
and then modifying with our own styles, but still adding elements of fun and
Exactly, yeah.
quirkiness.
Yeah, there was for a time I think that the bar industry took itself a bit too serious. This was like the beginning of 2000s, 2010. Like there was a bit too serious. Now it's the main things that it's one of the main things that we think in Hey Palu as well. It's about the guests come first and
Yeah.
what we can do for the guest. That's the main things. And the drink needs to be good. That's of course,
Yeah.
but it needs to be just fun, like a nice place to have a nice drink, laugh, and that's it. That's all of it.
Nobody will come back if your service is poor.
Yeah.
Awesome. Was there anybody that actually influenced you, or anybody that you saw as an icon within this industry?
Definitely in UK was Dick Russell.
Nice.
Dick Russell was great, and the style of drink that he was doing, and the style of service. I had the pleasure to work a bit with him as well, so was great.
Amazing.
And Dushan Zurich from US, from Employees Only. I had the pleasure to have like him doing some bar trainings in UK. This was the time we were in the Lonsdale, and see like how the American way of bartending was, and or how the importance that was around the guest,
Yeah.
which was absolutely incredible. So that's definitely two people that really influenced me a lot, like in the bar trade.
Awesome. And obviously, this is your place,
That's my place, yeah.
so tell me a little bit about here.
Well, Hey Palu is we call it like a modern Italian bar. We want to do a bar like that is focused about Italian flavors. So it's all mostly about Amaros. That is our main things. But we say modern because we, of course, we use like modern techniques in our style of bartending. We got like the biggest selection of Amaros in the country at the moment.
Amazing.
We got 56 different styles, so it's quite a few. So if you want to talk about it, try something new, this is really the place. And it's Palu is what we put together after many years working in the industry, me and my wife. It was like what we wanted to create a style of bar that we love. Like it's very, some people explain that it's very European, the style of the bar, and this is very chill. Like this is one of the, even on a Saturday nights when it's busy, but we are always very chill and relaxed.
And you work the bar here as well?
Yes, I work at the bar here as well.
I think when you work it and you own it, it has to be, you have to put yourself
you put yourself in there. So like it's, we are invested 100%. Like we have a small team, this is 5 of us.
Nice.
So and the way that we run the bar, like everyone does everything. So everyone is can do the floor, like they can do the bar, like they can do the food. It's not a problem. And the other things, we are very open with our team, so everyone knows exactly all the bookings we got, what the takings are, what's happening with all the financial side as well. There's sometimes some bar operator keep very close to themselves. Yeah. This is, we want to do something that everyone, it is part of it. So as the bar does better, everyone does better. So that's his simple things.
It's a great way of looking at it. It gives them an incentive to almost own it themselves. Brilliant, awesome. So obviously we're in your bar. I'm really looking for trying a drink.
Definitely.
Before we do though, just a quick little one last little question. So if there's anything that you could say to young bartenders in hospitality right now to inspire them into getting into this industry, because it's not the easiest of industries to work in, what could it be?
Knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
That's now it's much easier than it was like at my time when I started bartending. Like at the time there were like a couple of cocktail books out, that's it. Now there is so much knowledge out there that there are no excuses. Like you really
it's available everywhere.
It's available everywhere. Just
no more trips to Borders and Waterstones to pick up what's on the shelves.
Exactly. Like now you can literally with your phone you can have so much knowledge so easily. And always try new things, try new bar. Don't stick with your classic drinks when you go to a new bar. See what they're doing. Try one of their drinks on the menu, and you can learn new things there.
No, I agree completely, and not just drinks though, but flavors.
Flavors, exactly.
If you get an opportunity to try a flavor, if you walk past something in a supermarket that you never tried before, don't be scared to buy it. You might not like it.
That's it.
But you need to understand it.
Yeah, that's
brilliant.
Definitely.
Awesome. Okay, mate. Well, let's try a drink.
With pleasure.
Happy days.
Let's go.
So, Alex, what are we making today?
So, what we're gonna make one of our signature serves, which is our Godfather Part 2.
Nice.
So, it's quite nice old-fashioned style double drinks. Using Scotch whiskey, of course, mini Scotland in Edinburgh, that's can miss. Yeah. A little bit of Italian touch with Amaretto, and a bit of fruitiness at the end with some apricot brandy. Orange bitter, sit it down.
Nice. Awesome. Okay, let's go.
So, as we say, our whiskey that we're gonna use is Old Party 12. So it's 30 ml of that.
So classic Godfather being
Scotch and Amaretto. Yep. We just change a little bit the proportion, like we're gonna use 30 of whiskey, 20 of Amaretto, then we just use a little touch of apricot brandy.
So stretching it out from a classic duo into more of a cool, nice.
Maybe.
And how much apricot brandy was that?
And 10 ml of apricot. So it's 30, 20, 10.
Nice.
One dash of orange bitter and still. Just want to dilute a bit the whiskey. Yep. Chill the drinks to temperature. Just make sure everything is all nice and mixed together. Take a nice chilled glass straight from the freezer.
Beautiful. Blue pizza moment of here's what I prepared earlier. Nice.
So on top. Then we spray some hazelnut aroma and garnish with our Godfather and a little music box on the side for you to play.
Oh, amazing.
Enjoy.
Fantastic. I'm going to play the music box first, if that's okay. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Must get a little annoying though if somebody's playing that all night, no?
Yeah, that's why the rules is 3 plays and that's it.
And
Take
then
it
you
back.
take it back.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Happy days.
The hazelnut's lovely on the nose. That's stunning. That little bit of apricot,
Yeah, just
but still really powerful. So it's only 10 mils in there. That's really
yeah,
powerful
just the
flavour.
meals.
That's awesome. So how long have you been open?
We've been open now like just over 3 years. We opened 6 months prior to lockdown, so there was pretty interesting things to do.
Wow.
But yeah, still
Not
still
easy.
going. Yeah, well, it wasn't easy. We started to like cocktail to go straight away because we had a license to do for an off license here for the bar. So we were doing that prior to lockdown already for all the hotels around and the customers coming. But we didn't think that would be our main business for over 10 months.
Yeah.
So that was
But at least you had it. At least you had it to be able to
Oh
do it.
yeah, we had it.
That's amazing.
Was good. Yeah.
And award-wise?
Worldwise, yeah, we got quite a few awards, which is great. We
Yeah.
love it. Like we got top 50 UK now for 2 years in a row. Which is great. We have been shortlisted for best bar team in UK in top 50. So
Brilliant.
That's great. And we won best cocktail bar in Scotland as well. So that's great. It's not bad for us.
Definitely worthwhile dropping in for a drink.
Yes, definitely we can make a couple of drinks here. Yeah.
So you're shortlisted for best bar team.
Best bar team, yes.
Okay, brilliant. So just talk to a little bit more about your actual bar team then. What do you do then to really keep them in and keep them informed?
For us, like the bar team is one of the most important things into a bar. Like it's literally your business card when somebody walks in. Like the drinks, there are so many good bars there making great drinks. And but what will make the difference is the team you got there. And one thing we do with our team is like we are very, very open with them. Everyone knows what's going on in the bar, like from the recipes to deliveries to the financials of the bar. They know what's going on. We literally empower everyone to know exactly how the bar is doing. And
so they know how good a good night is and how bad a bad night is.
They will know that. Then they will see, they will know like the difference selling the extra Negroni, the extra fashion will make a difference like in the bar. And for everyone, like we had a very good deal last year and all the bar team got like an extra bonus and all of that, which is great. It's like an incentive for them.
Great incentive.
And we've been lucky now because it's in 3 years we have to hire somebody only twice. This is the second time we just hired somebody.
That's amazing.
Because the team who works here just loves to work here, doesn't want to leave for some reason, which is great.
No, but that's fantastic.
That's
great.
That's great, and we know the problem there is at the moment, like in all the industry, like in finding staff, and we invest a lot, like in our staff, like on trainings, the way that we want it. It's a very small bar, so we have very high standard. We have a high standard for everything, like how we want our service, how we talk to people, everything. So
yeah, but it sounds like it's very much a give and take situation. It's not just high demand and no incentive.
There is a lot of incentive for everyone.
No, that's fantastic.
The same like when we go into London for these awards, everyone comes down. So it's a proper team. Everyone gets the benefit from everything happening.
That's amazing. And the staff that have left, have they gone on to bigger and better things?
The staff that they've left, they left because when another guy was with us, he left to go open his own bar, like in Greece. So he didn't leave to go work somewhere else in town. Literally, for a great reason to do his own bar, which is great.
Yeah, so he's living his own dream. He's taking that next step on based on the stuff that you've been teaching him through running the business.
So it's been great.
It's amazing what you're doing and how you're incentivizing your staff, but also building upon their dreams to make their own stuff as well. It's really difficult these days to get people working in hospitality. The staffing is hard work, and there's a lot of people that don't look at it as a career in this country, and it's a shame because it's something to be really proud of. It's a profession to be really proud of.
It's a great industry. There is a lot of, it's very professional. There is a lot of fun, and it gives you some opportunities that some other careers don't.
Yeah.
Now these days, as you say, it's getting harder and harder to have a good team behind the bar, and harder to retain the team behind the bar.
Yeah.
That's why it's as we say, what we give most important is our team that we got.
Yeah.
Without them, we will not have a bar. We will definitely not have a successful bar like we do.
So. You're only as strong as your team.
Yeah. Esatto.
Mate, this has been brilliant. Thank you very much for inviting us
pleasure.
down, and we'll definitely be back.
My pleasure.
Cheers.
See you soon.
Cheers, pal.
Bye.